This is just a nice summer's Australian evening view of what I call the park. And in fact, it's actually called Allysa's Park. We had a woofer here in 2014. Her name was Madoka. She was from Japan. She did a lot of very hard work for us and was very fantastic. And one day I mowed this area, actually with the flail mower on the back of the tractor. So that was a flail mower linked onto the back of the tractor by the PTO. And after I'd done it, she just said, "Allysa, it looks so beautiful. It's like a park. It's Allysa's park." And I thought that was really sweet. And it's something that I'd always wanted, an area that looked like a bit of a parkland, that you could just come and sit and relax in. So it just made me really happy that she said that. So this now is called Allysa's Park. And basically, obviously, this is a lot of fruit trees that you're looking at. So Jared planted these fruit trees probably about 15 years ago. It's some of the first tree plantings he did apart from the re-veg. And he was hoping to get fruit off them. But unfortunately, what he also did was graze them with sheep. So the sheep had really set them back. And because he thinks a little differently about farming than I do, there was probably, let's just say, a little bit of farm stuff in this area. That's the politest way of saying it. But I think I could see the potential. So I started slowly removing the farm stuff. We're going to call it junk. That's what I would call it. I know other people might disagree with me. And I started really looking after it. I asked him if we could stop grazing it with sheep. And I started using the flail mower on the back of the tractor to mow it. And so this is what we've come up with. And the reason I'm filming this in the evening is because obviously it's warm here, the sun's pretty strong, and it would be hard for you to understand how this looks if I film this in the middle of the day. So I've mowed this just recently. We now have a little sort of ride-on lawn mower that was given to us as a wedding present. And I do love to mow. I'm never going to deny it. Mowing is one of my joys in life. Snowboarding, mowing, I do like these things. So I mowed it about a week ago because we were about to get some rain. And I do rake. That's why that rake is there. Right there, you can see some brown patches. So I basically just rake the mown grass to where there are bare patches, just to provide organic matter. And the other great thing about this area is I installed a golf hole, because why not? And I'm walking towards it. Unfortunately, it is filled with a little bit of water. And there it is there. Ooh, it's also bubbling. Bubbling's weird. And along this flat section here, I have some metal spikes that I put in, and we play a little bit of farm croquet. So farm golf and farm croquet. And it's just really fun. So these fruit trees are certainly for production at the moment. We sell the fruit at markets and have got quite a lot of fruit off them actually. And we value add a lot of the fruit. But now that we've got the woodland garden, which is below this line of trees here, and you've seen Jared talk about that, now that we've got that and we're getting fruit out of there, these trees are really becoming more about aesthetics. And you can obviously see an apple on the ground there. So we've got some resident ravens or crows. Adele is the female, and our neighbour basically feeds her. She's very tame. Adele likes to come in every day with her little family. So they're eating a lot of the fruit, and we've got grass parrots. And look, we're not getting much of it now, but I'm less concerned about that because we have a production area. Like previously, obviously, I needed the fruit, but now it's okay to say, okay, well, the birds get it and they can eat it, and we don't have to have it. I was going to say we don't have to have all of it, but if we don't actually get much of it at all. The birds really do enjoy it, and that's fine. The reason the trees look so clipped is because they're clipped. And I'm not going to deny that either. You can probably see it. So after the end of the drought here, I had a bit of a tantrum. I'm not going to deny it. So for 3 years, all the fruit fell off in the heat and we didn't get anything and the trees were looking really terrible. And because this is an area that I want to enjoy as a park, I'm really after shade and I guess shape. And so I came down here with a reciprocating saw one day and had a massive tantrum and pruned the living daylights out of these trees. But I'm okay with it. They are growing better. And I didn't prune them for production. I literally pruned them up because, like this little chair here, there's some golf balls in that bowl there. I want to be able to sit under the trees. You know, to be able to sit under a fruit tree is wonderful. And that's where we're at.